Love, peace, and harmony, family. I am Golden Age Wisdom, Master Manifester of Realities, here to serve humanity consciously, authentically. Now let's get into this. Now today I want to talk to you guys about why we don't tolerate 3D mindsets and victim mentality. Now, I had before I wake and I had this 3D mindset that this is how life is, and you know, was privy to be a victim when I wake up to the true reality of myself now. And some days I can say that when I look back, that victim mentality tends to want to pop up now, But I just remind myself that most of it is programmings that were embedded into the subconscious mind, and I cannot always go within and change the programming of the subconscious mind. And this made me realize for myself that anyone or anything external of myself that has this 3D mindset and victim mentality is all a subconscious programming, and quite frankly, the entire world was programmed subconsciously to be a certain way, and this is what I have to continuously remind myself every time someone gets in my space with a 3D mindset and a victim mentality, to not tolerate that behavior and not entertain that behavior, And what brought this to me is that I had a little encounter with a family member who feels that I should do as they say, I had many other encounters too, but, where they try to throw their shade onto me their guilt, the way they view their life and all of that onto me, and thinks to themselves that they should be the one to tell me what to do with my life now. And mind you, I have gained a lot of things for myself while I was out in 3D. I was a nurse, an anesthetic technician, and I have always been the one going and get what I need to get for myself now, and giving myself, while we're living in a 3D mindset, all the things that was trending at that time. And when I woke up to reality and see that all of that was just pulling my energy, I left my job and I gave myself a new vocation for my life. I started doing what I love, which is being a motivational speaker, motivational leader, and a YouTuber, channeling my energy towards humanity to let them know that there's more to life, and there are other ways about going about living in life now. Because I basically live free of a free energy. Universal energy. I live free of a universal energy. Everything is manifested. Everything works along the web of life for me. And I trust the process of my life, and everything is happening for me now, And for some, that might look like if it's a cheap way of living, when it actually is the original state of our innate birth right now. Because our God source creator gave everything free. Why are we living to pay rent, living to pay a bill, living to pay electricity, living to pay for water, when all these things free? It's just humanity have to co-create with the universe to bring these things in our home free. So I tell people I live a very free lifestyle. The universe is always taking care of me. And when people come with their 3D perceptions of how I should live, or what they think I'm supposed to be doing with my life, I put them in a place. I straightforwardly put them in their place. Because clearly they didn't do anything with their life, and now watching me live happily, freely, without any qualms about or worries about how things will happen for my life. Yeah, I put people in their place, And as for the ones with the victim mentality, the ones who feel that because of their sub stories and what didn't go on in their life, and who this and who do that, and whoever the case may be. I tell you, I'm guilty of this too, but in a way that is correcting unto myself now. I use it. I use all the things that I have been through to propel me forward even further now. So I use victim mentality as a bulldozer to move forward and build myself again now. Whereas there are people who have victim mentality, they use it to gain from people like us who take risk and go out and live again. They try to feed off our energy, try to tell us what to do with our life so that they can gain off of our energy. And once they get into your space, they try to control what you gain for yourself. And that is why I, in particular, and beautiful souls like myself, we don't tolerate 3D mindsets and victim mentality. Most of the time, these people feel entitled to your life. And what you should do in your life to entertain themselves, because when you gain and you do what you want to do and you have them around, all they do is play victim to gain from your energy. And this, my dearly beloveds, is why we don't tolerate 3D mindsets and victim mentality. It is one of the things that most human beings who are lack-minded feel they're entitled to, when they see you living in your happiness, living in your peace, with no worries, no stress, nothing, to try to get between you and that now. And it is for this reason why we don't tolerate victim mentality and 3D mindsets, you know. And speaking to you about this today makes me feel very, very good within myself, because I had an episode yesterday that showed me where I went from being a victim of the circumstances that were handed to me, knowing very well that I had a part to play in that too, and watching over the years now to see that I broke those cycles from my life now, and now living my in this state depending on the universe for my life now. And it took a replaying of that yesterday to now understand deeply why others try to infiltrate my space, be the victim, or try to engage my lifestyle with 3D mentality. And now come to the conclusion that I don't need to tolerate or entertain that now. So I say to you today, beautiful souls, we don't tolerate 3D mindsets and victim mentality, or people who really feel they're entitled to our energy, because we are the ones who are always co-creating, we are the ones who are always building, we are the ones who are always taking risk, calculating risk, and ending up successful with it, you know. And we were the ones that used to give it away, but now we give it to ourselves, beautiful unto ourselves in every way. And it is for this, beautiful souls, we don't tolerate 3D mindset or logical thinking and victim mentality, because clearly we can see they're not going anywhere. Just talk of procrastination, and they're not building, they're not doing anything, they just keep repeating the same cycle and living the same way. You understand? Like if something or somebody owe them something, when all they need to do is tap into the energy the same way and live from their heart and have the universe deal with them, we deal with what they bring from their heart into reality. Because we ain't here to save nobody. We're here to build our entire empire of a 5D reality, which is honoring our divinity and living like the birds, bees, leaves, and the trees, free to be organically in the way of the universe and Mother Earth, the plan for our birthright and our humanity. I am Golden Age Wisdom, Master Manifester of Realities, here to serve our humanity consciously, authentically, not ever tolerating or engaging 3D mindsets and victim mentality that feel they're entitled to our space. to make them feel comfortable or gain what we put out into our space without bringing anything to the table. We do not entertain those who are numb and those who cannot see through our reality and will have to return on another timeline to learn the ways of 5D reality. Once again, I am Golden Age Wisdom, Master Manifester of Realities, here to serve our humanity consciously, authentically. Do have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical, amazing day just as you are. Living in breakthroughs every day, all the way, and having them show up as blessings and miracles for our lives in every way. To have a beautiful day now. Namaste. I love all of you. Bye for now.